Welcome to Symbiote, the future of accessible prosthetic devices. My name is Jashan Matharoo.
And I'm Advait Kulkarni.
Symbiote is a first-of-its-kind prosthetic device venture committed to increasing accessibility to advanced prostheses through the implementation of proprietary artificial intelligence technology. Through this presentation, Advait and I will walk you through the problem faced by amputees today and our proposed solution to it, the market and the competitive landscape, the product and our proposed value proposition, and the business model that we hope to follow to make our money and ultimately better the lives of countless amputees.
So every year there are roughly 1 million limb amputations globally, or one amputation every 30 seconds. The etiology of these amputations is split roughly 50-50 between vascular diseases and trauma-related incidents. These amputees face high lifetime costs, nearly 40% higher than those non-amputees. In the last decade, however, the advent of 3D printing has facilitated the rise of affordable prosthetic devices that retail for far below the exorbitant prices charged by larger manufacturers. This innovation has resulted in a nearly 90% decrease in the cost of myoelectric prosthetic limbs. However, there is still a division in price and functionality of myoelectric and mechanically 3D printed prosthetic devices, forcing amputees to choose between functionality and affordability.
That's where Symbiote comes in. We hope to leverage the low-cost manufacturing technique of 3D printing and also add our own method of decreasing the cost of the software development through utilizing artificial intelligence and machine learning programs to simplify the gathering and collection of myoelectric muscle data and the subsequent output of the prosthetic movement commands by implementing our proprietary artificial intelligence enabled receiver into the prosthetic device design. So there are currently 1.6 million amputees in the US, and this number is expected to double by 2050. Globally, the prosthetics and orthotics market is $6.3 billion as of today, but is expected to grow to $13.3 billion in the next 7 years. The compounding annual growth rate of this market is 4.6% between 2020 and 2027, and lower limb prosthetics make up 85% of this market, while upper limb prosthetics make up 15%. Additionally, the global market is very fragmented.
So the major players in this industry are Ottobock Healthcare, Osier, and Blatchford. These competitors all primarily focus on lower limb prosthetic devices, but also have a significant presence in the orthotic space. Therefore, even though these competitors and a few other major players account for roughly 20 to 25% of the market, we believe that there are more indirect competitors that we will primarily be focusing on upper limb prosthetics specifically.
Our direct competitors in this space that are closest to our value proposition include Open Bionics and the eNable movement. Open Bionics develops advanced prosthetics using the myocontroller method, and their main prosthetic is the Hero Arm, which offers 6 different grip types and customizable exteriors for the retail cost of $10,000. And the eNable movement connects people who own 3D printers with amputees who need prostheses to offer them prostheses for free due to the volunteership of the owners of the 3D printers. And each one of these devices is rudimentary and mechanical in function, but costs about $35 to produce. So Symbiote is targeting a price right in between these two of around $500, with the expectation of having similar or exceeding functionality to that of the Open Bionics Hero Arm.
And so what will differentiate Symbiote's prosthetic from the rest of the competition will lie in the patented stacked deep neural network enabled receiver, or SDNN. And the way the SDNN works is that there are N submodels on every level of the network, and each of their outputs builds upon one another until the top level to yield a final predicted output, which in our case would represent the predicted muscular movement. So in the case of more complex limb movements, like playing a piano, for example, we believe that this architecture would best be equipped to handle them, as each level of the submodels would output some part of the muscle movements and pipeline the results until the final level to make a more accurate overall prediction. And so we envision that Symbiote will be able to successfully leverage its lean, low-cost operation due to the ability to undercut competitors on price with cheaper 3D printed prosthetics, while still offering advanced functionality that's comparable to more expensive prosthetics. We believe that if Symbiote were to develop the prostheses fully in-house, then we would be able to generate revenue by selling generic myoelectric prosthetic devices through a commercial venue directly through to consumers through our website or through orthopedic and physical therapy clinics. Additionally, we believe that Symbiote could also partner with military organizations, nonprofits, or corporations like Disney to secure agreements for large specialized offers. We hope that Symbiote's unique value proposition will enable it to capture market share and eventually be acquired by a major player in the industry, which is a common exit in the prosthetic market. Thank you for listening to our presentation.